Hi there, it's Fixed It. Following a wardrobe clear out, I re-washed a whole pile of shirts just to get any dust off them that had been there a while, and now I'm about to start the ironing. As an ex-military guy, I do my own ironing. I like to have my shirts spick and span and well creased in the right places. I find ironing incredibly relaxing because it's kind of mind-numbing, but at exactly the same time concentrating on the details so everything else goes out of your mind, which may mean that I'm out of my mind. I'm going to do a couple of detailed videos and then some time lapse. So got a Bosch steam iron, and on my shirts it's already on steam, but do not immediately put the steam iron on a shirt, because if you do, you're going to make a mess. And get on with a more difficult one. Okay. A nightmare shirt. This is a fantastic Charles Tyrwhitt. It's linen, which is why it's kind of scrunched. It comes out of the washing machine that way. So you're going to have to use more steam with this. Actually, the collar's going. It is one of my most popular shirts. I do have a tendency to keep them for best. Something from my mother about, don't turn the temperature up too high. But, you've got your best shirts and your work shirts, but if I'm not careful I end up wearing the same shirts for ages. Okay, so we've done the top shoulder again. And this time now, this arm's going to be a bit more difficult. And the reason being is there isn't really that much of a crease. So what you want to be doing is flattening it out. People have various methods of doing this, but the cut on each arm's kind of opposite. So what I tend to do on the right arm is to have the seam underneath. Okay, so that the line of the shirt's on top, and then I push that up to the top. It does somehow mean that you quite often have a kind of offset of a crease, but the good news is it still looks really, really smart. Okay, so a bit more steam on this. As you can see, a great crease. Now we'll do the left arm. Fold it over. Again, find this. So fold the seam under and push it to the top. Get the bottom right, and what you want to be doing is make sure you feel the material, because you don't want to be ironing creases into the arm, because once you've ironed a crease in, it's quite difficult to get it back out again. So try and make sure it's smooth before you start ironing it. Is there something there? No. Always do the cuff. And there's another good crease. Okay, so then spin it round. So I'm doing the left hand side. Obviously if you're left handed, you may be working in the other direction, in which case you might want to work around the other way. But I find that working from the right hand side back down to the left ensures that I get everything. Okay. And sometimes what happens is you can do kind of this amount, but you can't do the corner. But don't try and squeeze it in. Just make sure that you pull it over when you come round. I love these expensive shirts with the little pleats in there. Okay, mix that on again, spread it all out. Now what we're doing is do this little patch at the top and down the arm. Have you found loads more stuff for me?
No, this is with the trousers.
Oh, cool. It's my wife Debbie just bringing in the rest of the ironing. There's loads of trousers for me. Yeah, we decided to do a clear out of all the stuff that didn't fit me anymore from being a 7.5 stone person at 20 who couldn't gain weight. I'm now quite a bit heavier, as you can tell. Comes with age. And I know it definitely comes with age because I've been an insulin dependent diabetic since 1981 and been eating pretty much the same carbohydrate and food routine since then, and despite that I've gained a few pounds each year. So as you get older the weight comes on, even if you're not eating a lot more. Okay, so now we've got a slight problem here. I'm trying to pull this into place as I did with the expensive shirt, but now we've got this straggle here, so I'm gonna have to just swap that and move it up so that that's in place. That was the iron, by the way, that wasn't me. And unusually it wasn't my dogs either, otherwise I'd be evacuating the place. Put it down at the bottom. Okay, so there it is. It's done. Let me find its hanger. Now you can tell that this is an expensive shirt because I've done the creases on both sides, and using the seam you can see they're absolutely identical, both on fold and everything. Now you want to hang that up straight away. Never leave a shirt lying down after you've ironed it, because otherwise it will turn into a mess. I know you think you're only going to do it for a few minutes, but what tends to happen is you end up piling more clothes on top, and each clothing item that you add produces crease in the one below, particularly if they're warm from being ironed. So the best thing to do is to get things on hangers as soon as you've finished ironing. Don't be tempted to throw them over the back of a chair. And now I have a collection of high-speed shirt ironings for you. One of the things you'll note while you're watching it is that there are times when I apply some water to the shirt, especially the ones which are linen and full of creases. What you want to make sure is that you only ever use boiled water in your iron, and particularly only use boiled water if you're actually applying it. The main thing to do is to practice. You need lots and lots of practice, and only by practice will you get good at ironing. But try not to rush, try to stay relaxed, because it'll become a habit and it's really good for helping you clear your mind. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.